5 hidden reasons why the universe sends you impossible love. Sometimes life leads us to meet someone who instantly awakens something profound within, a magnetic connection, a spark that feels both exhilarating and terrifying. Yet for reasons often beyond our control, this union is destined never to fully blossom. Is this merely fate playing a cruel game? Or is there a deeper, sacred purpose behind this impossible love? According to the wisdom of Carl Jung, such encounters are never random. They are profound messages from the unconscious, symbolic events orchestrated to push us beyond ordinary desires and into the extraordinary realm of inner transformation. Each impossible love we face is a mirror, not reflecting the person we long for, but reflecting ourselves, our hidden longings, our suppressed fears, and most importantly, our shadow, the secret parts of us we have yet to meet. When the universe sends someone unattainable into our lives, it is not a punishment. It is a gentle yet firm invitation, an invitation to stop chasing fulfillment externally and instead turn inward, where our true union awaits. This is where Jung's powerful idea of projection comes into play. We unconsciously project onto the other what we long to integrate within ourselves. That intense desire for them is, in truth, a desire to reclaim the forgotten parts of us. The unattainable person thus becomes more than just a lost possibility. They transform into a living mirror, reflecting the qualities and potentials we need to awaken inside. The lesson? Impossible love is not meant to be lived out romantically. It is meant to be understood spiritually. It teaches us that true union is internal, not external. And through embracing the lessons hidden in these painful encounters, we move closer to wholeness. Reason number 1. The mirror of the shadow. Impossible love is often the clearest mirror of all. When we fall for someone we cannot have, it is not simply about attraction, it is about reflection, the reflection of our unconscious mind, especially our shadow. Carl Jung taught that the shadow holds everything we have rejected, denied, or hidden deep inside. Not only our fears and flaws, but also our unlived potentials. It contains the courage we never dared to show, the desires we buried, and the dreams we abandoned. When someone unattainable enters our life, they often embody those very qualities. We find ourselves captivated, not by them, but by what they awaken within us. Their confidence, their tenderness, their mysterious essence. It all resonates with the parts of ourselves we long to reclaim. Through them, we meet ourselves. But this is not a comfortable process. Seeing the shadow means confronting uncomfortable truths. It forces us to admit that we too carry contradictions, weaknesses, and hidden longings. Yet this confrontation is not punishment. It is an act of grace. Impossible love gently forces us to face our shadow, asking, "Can you accept all that you are, even the parts you fear or deny?" By embracing this mirror, we begin to integrate these lost fragments. This is the first hidden reason why impossible love arrives, to reveal the shadow and start the journey toward wholeness. Reason number 2, the awakening of dormant qualities. Impossible love does more than reveal hidden wounds. It awakens sleeping powers within us. That burning desire, that painful yearning, serves a sacred role. It activates qualities we have neglected or never knew we possessed. Often, the person we cannot have radiates traits we deeply admire: their confidence, their passion, their sensitivity or strength. These qualities call to us, reminding us that they too exist within our soul, merely dormant. The intense emotions triggered by impossible love push us beyond complacency. Suddenly, we want to become more. We feel driven to cultivate courage, to develop compassion, to grow into someone who could be worthy of such deep connection. It is no coincidence. The universe, through this unattainable bond, is gently urging us to evolve, not for them, but for ourselves. Because impossible love is not about possessing the other person. It is about reclaiming our own magnificence. And now, as you reflect on these first 2 reasons, take a moment to connect deeper with this journey. If this resonates with your heart, pause for a second. Take a breath and remind yourself, you are not alone in this. We invite you to become part of our community of soulful seekers. Subscribe to Soulful Wisdom Journey, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story, your pain, your awakening, they matter here. Together we grow. Reason number 3, the alchemy of pain. Pain is not the enemy, it is the alchemist. When impossible love enters our life, it leaves behind a void, a space filled with longing, sadness, and unanswered questions. At first, this emptiness feels unbearable, but within that emptiness lies hidden gold. Carl Jung believed that emotional pain is the portal to transformation. When we are wounded, our ego defenses weaken. The masks we wear daily begin to crack, and through those cracks, something extraordinary happens. The soul whispers. In the silence of heartbreak, old wounds rise to the surface. Abandonment, rejection, unworthiness. These ancient shadows, often buried under layers of distraction, are now impossible to ignore. Through the grief of impossible love, we are forced to meet them face to face. No more running, no more hiding, and this confrontation changes us. The pain becomes a fire, burning away illusions, exposing the truth, and forging a stronger, more authentic self. What was once suffering turns into wisdom. What was once lost transforms into clarity. This is the alchemy of pain. Through heartbreak, we learn that love is not possession. Love is presence, beginning with presence toward ourselves. Impossible love in this sense becomes sacred, not because it offers fairy tale endings, but because it offers the ultimate gift, a chance to meet our true self in the rawest, most honest way possible. This is why pain, as brutal as it feels, is the third hidden reason the universe sends us impossible love. Reason number 4, the lesson of detachment. At the peak of longing, a deeper truth emerges. The more we chase, the further impossible love slips away. This is not cruelty, it is wisdom in disguise. Carl Jung taught that attachment is often the source of suffering. We cling to people, to ideas, to fantasies. But life in its infinite wisdom teaches us again and again. True love cannot be grasped tightly. It must be allowed to breathe, to exist freely. Impossible love becomes our teacher in this lesson of letting go. The pain of separation forces us to release the illusion that another person can complete us. Yes, they awakened something extraordinary within us. Yes, they reflected hidden parts of our soul, but they were never the source of our wholeness. We are. Through the ache of absence, we discover a profound freedom. The freedom to love without clinging. The freedom to desire without depending. The freedom to appreciate without possessing. Detachment does not mean coldness or indifference. It means respecting the sacred autonomy of all beings, including ourselves. When we release the need to control outcomes, love becomes purer. It ceases to be a transaction and transforms into a gift, given and received freely without chains. Impossible love, therefore, serves a higher function. It shows us that maturity is not found in fulfilling every desire, but in gracefully surrendering what is not ours to hold. This surrender is the fourth hidden reason why the universe sends us impossible love, to teach us detachment, and through it, true freedom. Reason number 5, the reunion within. After the storm of longing, projection, pain, and release comes clarity. A deep, undeniable realization rises to the surface. The love we searched for in another was always meant to be found within. Impossible love, in all its beauty and sorrow, has been a mirror guiding us home. Not home to the other, home to ourselves. Carl Jung's wisdom reminds us that individuation, the journey of becoming whole, demands we integrate all parts of who we are, the light and the shadow, the joy and the pain, the masculine and the feminine, the courage and the vulnerability. When someone unattainable touches our soul, they awaken fragments we must claim. Their absence creates the necessary space for us to dive inward and say, "This is mine. This strength, this tenderness, this love, it has always belonged to me." By facing impossible love and embracing the emotions it evokes, we are offered the most sacred reunion of all, the reunion with our authentic, radiant self. And this, dear soul, is the final and perhaps greatest hidden reason why the universe sends us impossible love. Not to break us, not to mock our longing, but to lead us step by step back to the essence of who we truly are. Through projection, pain, detachment, and inner reflection, we are reborn, stronger, wiser, more capable of loving in ways that honor both ourselves and others. Impossible love is not a tragedy. It is an initiation, a sacred invitation to become whole. If this message has touched something deep within you, honor that moment. Subscribe to Soulful Wisdom Journey right now. Like this video and share your reflections in the comments. Your story and your voice matter here. Together, we navigate these hidden paths of the soul, step by step toward wholeness. And if you are ready to continue this powerful journey, click the video appearing on your screen now. Your next awakening awaits. Remember, your soul already knows the way. All you need to do is trust the journey.